was worried about making it here on time tonight. It was a day. Oh gosh, let's see. How did it all start? My dog ate my homework and my alarm clock. And then my car broke down, but my car was stolen, and then it broke down. And then I had to drive to the hospital in my broken down car. It's a complicated mechanical issue. But anyways, I'm driving to the hospital because my wife is having a baby. Hey, it's legal now. My wife is having a baby. Wait, is that legal? Okay, so she was married to a man before, and that's how she's having the baby. But now she's with me, and so we are happy? Anyways. My name is Naomi. It's nice to meet you all. Can we do 1, 2, 3? Everybody say your name on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you guys are beautiful. Okay, can we give it up for our host OG real quick? Oh my God. He's killing it. I've always thought I would not want to be a host because you pretty much have to have like as many jokes as everyone else in the performance combined. That's horrible. But anyways, okay, so I got to school today, and I park, and I look up at the bumper sticker on the back of the car in front of me, and there's this little cartoon dog with like a little chain, and it says, "Pets are family too. You wouldn't chain up your relatives outside, would you?" Okay, just the fact that you asked that shows how little you know me. And sometimes it's so hard to tell your relatives apart from their pets. I'm sure you've all noticed how so often dogs and their owners look alike, right? Which is okay if you have, say, like a golden retriever. But, when you see one of those little hairless chihuahuas coming around the corner, you don't stick around to see what's at the other end of that leash. You know it's going to be Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, but I can handle looking like my dog, whatever. A lot of people do. What I can't handle is when my dog looks better than me. Like, I'm sitting there with my pooch, and some cute guy comes along, and he's all like, "Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry, you're cute, but I can't take your owner. It's too high maintenance, the long walks." How many students do we have here? Yeah, right on, Trojans, right? Okay, can I go on a quick bunny trail? Every time I walk into our bookstore and see something that says Trojans on it, I can't help thinking, oh my God, who picked our mascot? For the love of jeez. But you know what worries me more than that? What gets me is who named the condom? Because personally, when I hear Trojan, I think like history, Trojan horse. And what happened there was there's this big, tall, huge wooden horse, and there's an army inside it. And so when the opposing army comes to attack, and they're all like, "Hey, there's no soldiers here, there's just a big wooden horse." And then they break out of the horse. And they millions of soldiers come swimming. Swarm, streaming, crawling in spurts. And dominate. You get the idea. Anyways, okay, going back. What was I talking about? Okay. I have this really lousy coworker that he can never get my name right. He always calls me like Natalie or like Bubbles, Blossom, Buttercup. Okay, I have to ask the question here. How many of you, by show of hands, made the connection that was a Powerpuff Girl reference? And how many of you just thought common stripper names? Yeah! We have a vulgar audience here tonight. What the hell were all you watching in the 90s? Okay, so anyways, but on the topic of coworkers and work and such, I had a thought. I think that some people screwing up at their jobs is a bigger deal than other people. For instance, let's say the pizza man gets the wrong address, and that's no big deal. He'll get the right house eventually. You throw the pizza in the microwave if you need to, easy fix. A fireman, on the other hand, Fireman comes to the wrong house, breaks down the door with his hose and all, and the family's like, why'd you break down our door? And where the hell is my pepperoni and anchovy? Meanwhile, the pizza guy's coming to the wrong house, and he's like, great idea, guys! Get a pizza while you're waiting for the fire department. Right on. I'm sorry if there's any pizza delivery people in the audience. Oh, I don't have notes on my hand, I swear. Okay, so while I was... You guys have a sense of humor, I love it. It makes awkwardness so much easier. But anyways, so while I was writing this routine, I got hungry, nothing in the fridge, and so I got thinking, what if, I wanted a pizza, but I got thinking, what if, at this moment, my house was on fire? What would actually be my first call? The fire department or Papa John's? I'm thinking, you know, if the fire's in the bedroom, it still has to come down the stairs and through the living room before it gets to me. I got time. If it's already in the living room, I might want to call Jimmy John's. But anyways, you know, seeing as the house is not on fire, I go to call Papa John's, and yes, I have them on speed dial, don't judge me. And then my phone beeps back at me, and it's all like, emergency calls only. And I'm like, well, yeah, what do you think this is? What kind of a world do we live in where technology determines what is or isn't an emergency call? I mean, where do you draw the line? Like, pizza doesn't get in, but fires do, because they're a big deal. Or like earlier, you know, when I had to call the police about my car being stolen, it's just a Chevy, guys. Sorry. Okay, but anyways, my time's about up here with you guys. But, but on the note of, speaking of calling, that whole lesbian thing earlier with the wife and baby, that was just a joke. I'm straight and single. And there's a screen, and there should be a number, and screen, no, come on, please. Just this, after all.
We've talked about this before. This is not a dating service.